after my ablation, I went and walked around Vienna at night, and I went into this beautiful restaurant that I was recommended. I ordered my food, and the waiter came, and he had this big bandage where his thyroid is. And he looked at mine, and he said, "Did you get thyroid surgery too?" And I said, "No, I got something called RFA. I got my nodule ablated." He said, "Oh, okay." I said, "What happened to you?" He's like, "I got my thyroid removed." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." He's like, "I'm feeling fine. I'm just really tired. I have to take pills now for the rest of my life, but that's life." And it was really ironic. I just happened to sit down and my waiter just had thyroidectomy. And I'm there with a tiny bandage that I was able to walk out of the clinic and have dinner that night. And he was able to get back to work after 2 weeks, which he did tell me. He's like, "I just started working after 2 weeks because I had to rest. I can't move my neck," he said, "but I have to work." And he had this big bandage. And I said to myself, I wonder if he knew about RFA, if he really had to have that surgery. So, yeah, that was a very ironic story.
Not the same, but similar situation. I was in my ENT's office. I had just explained to him, I read about this procedure called RFA. What do you think? And he's like, "Oh, no, don't do that." And I'm leaving. And in the lobby, I passed this lady. And I hear her speaking to this person who's with her, and her voice sounds like this. And I hear her say that she's there for vocal therapy. And I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, did you have your thyroid removed?" Because I was just speaking with my doctor about that. And he said that one of the side effects is that the vocal nerve could be damaged. And she said, yes, she had her thyroid removed and that she was there for vocal therapy. And I'm thinking she just had the surgery, and this vocal nerve thing is just a temporary thing. She said, "No, I had my surgery 6 months ago." So and who knows if she ever got her voice back. That was the last time I went to the ENT. I was like, "I'm not coming back here."
I've had enough of this.
Yeah. And that was when I left. I called my husband and I said, "Honey, I'm getting RFA. And I don't care if I have to dig ditches or get 3 jobs or what I have to do to pay for it. I'm getting this." And he's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I totally hear what you're saying. That scar and the raspy voice. And I know one girl who said that she got thyroidectomy because they found a nodule when she was 18. She got her whole thyroid removed. It was just a benign nodule. And she's taking pills all her life, and she goes to her endocrinologist every 6 months. And it's just the fact that you got to do that. It's unfortunate when there's an alternative.
So, I mean, think about how many years of her life are going to be less than great because of that. That's just
she did the whole radioiodine thing, because you have to do the radioiodine therapy, even if you remove your thyroid for benign reasons, because that's to kill all the thyroid cells, right?
Well, I think it's to kill it if you have potential of any cancer left behind. If you have thyroid cancer. If you have a benign nodule that is maybe producing extra hormones, that could be why she had to have it done. Because if it's like producing too much hormone, she might have had autoimmune Graves' disease, where she's like overactive.
I have a relative, he's not blood related, and he had thyroidectomy, and he had an overactive thyroid. And he said he had to take the radioactive iodine, even though it wasn't cancer, because he said it has to kill all the thyroid cells for him to take the pills properly. Otherwise, screw up his. So I was like, oh my God, it's not necessary. And I know another lady who had thyroid cancer, and she had her thyroid removed, and she had the whole radioiodine therapy 5 years ago. And recently she had to get some type of surgery because there was some growth between her eye and her brain and her nose.
Oh my word.
She asked her surgeon, could this have been a side effect of the radioiodine therapy that I did 25 years ago? And he's like, it could possibly be. These are reasons why I did not want surgery.
Absolutely. Anytime you can avoid being radioactive
Yeah,
it's a good thing. Don't get radiated. Oh my goodness.